Hey guys, it's Russell back, and on today's video, it is August the 16th, 2020, and as you see the title, I'm going to be testing and reviewing Tide Heavy Duty 10X. Okay, so I'm going to try to get through this without laughing, because I don't know why this is so funny, but we're going to be using Tide Heavy Duty 10X on a very dirty vehicle outside. I have tested the regular Tide detergent before, and it did very good on removing the automotive road grime and stuff on a vehicle. This stuff, I didn't even know about this till maybe a month or so ago, and I actually bought some to do laundry with. And no joke, guys, complete honesty, this stuff is the best laundry detergent I've ever used. So I thought, well, if it's that good on clothes, how much more better can it be on paint? I don't know if it's going to be better or not. All I know is that it gets your clothes really clean. And so there's something extra about this laundry detergent. And as normal, we're going to be using our MTM submachine gun style foamer. For the foam portion of the test, I'm not going to cut any of this out. We're just going to let it roll. I'm going to be using one measure, one capful of the Tide in 10 ounces of warm water. We'll see what kind of foaming the solution will do. Laundry detergent by nature is not very foamy, because if it were, it would just foam up out of your washing machine. We'll then be moving to our bucket portion of the test. We'll be using our normal gray 3-gallon bucket. We'll use a capful of the Tide in there. We'll see what kind of foamage we get, and also how it works on the vehicle as a contact hand wash. So I don't know why this is so funny to me. It's just, I don't know. It's just funny. Anyway, you guys are probably going to think this is weird, but I clearly want to see. I think this detergent is pretty alkaline, which is really good for removing road grime. So we're going to go out and see, just like we always have done. And yeah. So let's get to the test. All right, so I had to pull the truck up a little bit closer to the house in order to get it out of the sun. But this is just, you can see all that streaking. That's just road grime. It's all over the front here. You've got some discoloration on the bumper cover. This stuff's pretty baked on here. You got more here. The wheels are dirty. And let's see, let me see if I can get a shot of the oh, look at that. That's disgusting. All right, so I have got 10 ounces of warm water and 1 ounce of our Tide Heavy Duty 10X. Let's see how this foams. All right, so this makes some wicked good foam. It's super, super small celled. If you're able to see that, it's almost like it's a continuous, just a mat of foam, but it has a lot of lubrication in it. Now, before when I said a measure, I really meant an ounce. I didn't want to put too much in there to kind of keep this test consistent with all the others, but I'm going to let this dwell for 6 minutes, and then we'll come back, see how much of this is actually left, and then see if it removed any of the bonding contaminants, especially on the wheels. Yeah, this is some, and oh, it smells good. All right, here we are, about a little over 6 minutes after the application of the foam, and it's so hot out here. There is really, it pretty much all evaporated. All right, so let's take our pressure washer and rinse it off and see what, if any, of the bonding contaminants have been removed. All right, so what do you guys think? It didn't remove a lot of the streaking. However, it did soften it up. Now, is that because of the water, or is it because of the chemical composition of the Tide Heavy Duty 10X? I think it did remove some, a little bit. All right, so what we're gonna do next is I'm gonna get the bucket set up. We'll see what kind of foaming ability it has in there, and then we'll use our contact hand wash and see what kind of bonding contaminants we can remove with the hand procedure. All right, so here we are with the trusty old bucket. This is an old bucket. No, it's not dirty, it's just stained. This bucket's probably from the 80s. So we're gonna take 1 ounce of our Tide Heavy Duty. Hopefully I can do this without spilling it. Okay. Now it is a very, I'm gonna call it a cobalt blue color. It's very viscous. It almost turns purple when it's in the water itself. Just from the initial very slight mixing here, the water is very, very slick. This is probably because there are some water softeners in here to make the surfactants work better on removing stains and dirt and all that. So let's see what the foamage will build up when we use our pressure washer. All right, you see this foam dying down very, very rapidly. It is medium to large cell. Now the reason that this is like this is because, take Dawn dishwashing detergent for instance, that stuff will foam like mad. You don't want this foaming up out of your washing machine. And again, this foam is not what cleans. It's the water and soap solution, okay? This foam is pretty much for show. But I gotta tell you, this stuff, Wonder Wash is very, very slick. This stuff feels like oil. If I didn't know this was water, I would think it was oil, and the whole water is baby blue. All right, so we're gonna get our multiple mitts. We are going to go to town on this, and I'm thinking I'm gonna use 1, 2, 3, 4 mitts. I'm gonna have to tilt this cab down after I do the front and the sides to get the top, but we'll make it happen. And let's see what happens if we can get rid of this road grime on this vehicle and get it cleaned up. All right, we are finished with the hand wash, and I have got to say, I am impressed. 99.9% of all the streaking is gone, and that stuff was pretty tough. But it did a really, really, really good job. Now these marks right here are because I just had the tires rotated and this was on the inside. Look at that. Look at the difference. And this tire was against the other one, that's why there's that mark there. But yeah, absolutely just thrilled with this. The slickness of this soap water solution is incredible. It really is. There's that wheel. I'm having to do this quick because the sun is just getting worse and worse out here. Just no streaking left at all. All right, so what is the bottom line and how am I going to rate this Tide Heavy Duty 10X? This stuff is really, really good. I don't think it's much more than a 6 when it comes to foam. This was really tough. This truck has not been washed in probably 4 months. And it's white, so it shows every little bit of staining. And it's really, really hot out here. Obviously, if the temperature were a bit lower, the foam itself would have been better. And how would this do if the vehicle was washed every week? Would it remove most of the bonded or unbonded contaminants? Perhaps. But as a foam, maybe not so good, because these laundry detergent and also dishwashing detergent. Dishwashing detergent. Anyway, those are designed to be low foam because they're in the machines and can have a problem if they're foamed up. So I'm gonna say between 5 and 6 as a foam. Now, as a contact hand wash with just 1 ounce, yeah, this thing is a solid 8.5. A solid 8.5. I'm not sure what the alkaline rating is, what the pH is of this. You can check, maybe pull up an MSDS sheet for this and it may say. It's probably, most laundry detergents are alkaline, not acid, but alkaline is very good at removing oils and greases and body oils. So, but I'm telling you, if nothing else, go get you some of this. Your clothes will smell absolutely spring fresh. I'm serious, this stuff is really, really, really good. And I really like it as a hand wash, as a car wash. Will it strip wax? I don't know. A high alkaline substance could potentially do that. So, that gives me an idea for another video later. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching my video. If you have not tried this, try it. What have you got to lose? You're gonna have something that's great for your clothes, and I think it's really, really good to remove heavy road grime, which was what was on here. So with that being said, I am going to get out of here and get something cold to drink, non-alcoholic, and I will see you guys on the next video.